I wanted to share with you this topic that hit me at 3 in the morning. Y'all, I get a lot of my inspiration kind of middle of the night. Typically what happens is I have to get up to like pee, and then I'm like, oh, I should be doing this. And so I'll like grab my phone and type some notes out. So I've actually added an additional bonus to tomorrow's training, the Create and Fill Your Coaching program. And it's this. It's the energy of a fully booked coach. We're going to be talking about what it takes to be a coach who never has to look for clients. We're going to talk about what channel are you tuned into, how you might be repelling clients. So I'm really excited to share this piece as well, because I like to share the mindset stuff because it's what makes everything work. But I didn't quite know what mindset stuff I wanted to share in this program. Reason being is that it's a very practical program. It's all talking about how to create your coaching program, how to fill your coaching program, where to find the clients, how to actually enroll the clients. So it's very grounded in the practical, but we know that it's the spiritual that actually allows everything to work. If you're not allowing what you want to come into you, then it doesn't really matter what sales funnel you set up. It doesn't matter how pretty your website is. It doesn't matter. Like, none of those things matter if you haven't taken care of doing the inner work and working on the spiritual plane. So that's essentially what I love to include in any program that I offer. And I didn't quite know what to include, and it hit me last night, which I'm so excited because we're getting started tomorrow. And I know several of you are already in. And you're excited, and I'm excited to get started with you guys as well. I want to share just a little bit, because obviously I don't want to just pop on the live stream and say, hey, this is what we're doing, and if you're not in, you're not going to get it. Like, I actually want to share some good stuff with you while we're on here. Hey, Carol. Carol just joined us yesterday. What is that energy of a fully booked coach? What is that energy of someone who never has to look for clients? What is that energy, that thing that you can work on internally for yourself so that you do have a thriving coaching business? I will say the very first thing is obviously getting really clear on what it is that you want. We all know that the process of manifestation starts with you deciding, with you getting clear on what you want and saying, this is exactly what I'm going to have. And heaven and earth will move so that I can have this thing, because it's for me. It's designed for me. It's what I desire. And so that energy is, I know that I have clients, that there are people who want to work with me, that there are individuals who can't wait to work with me. In tomorrow's session, actually Sunday session, we're going to be talking about getting specific on the actual client. You have that energy of, I already know that there are clients out there. There are clients who are waiting to work with me, and all I have to do is show up in my power and say, hey, I'm here. Here's the link where you can go and sign up. Okay. And so I want you to really get into and embody that energy. And that's what we're going to be talking about a lot more on the training. We're going to start with that as part 0 of this 3-part program. The next thing that I want to cover is, like, what channel are you tuned into? I talked about this with one of my clients yesterday. We're going to be talking a lot more about how you start seeing the thing that you want. Manifestation is, we've already kind of gone through the definition, but if you're new and maybe you're not quite clear on it, manifestation simply means that you now see with your eyes, and you can touch with your hands, you can smell it, right? It's the physical manifestation. It's the physical becoming real, right? Of something that you've only previously thought of. So for example, if I think, well, I really, really want a phone, and then suddenly now I have a phone, that's the manifestation of the thing that I wanted, right? That's all it is. It's the physical appearance of it. So when we're thinking about what channel are you tuned into, it's more about thinking about, what is it that you're seeing? What are you open to see? And what is it that you actually want to bring into your life? Okay, so we're gonna be talking a lot more about that. I cannot wait to share this with you, because there's certain people who are tuned into the wrong channel. And if you're not listening for the message that your higher self wants to give you, it's gonna make it that much harder for you to receive any clients. Once again, it's not 100% about just the coaching program that you offer. It's not 100% about just getting clear on your ideal client. It's not 100% about just having a nice website. Like, all of those things are kind of the outer, right? So if you're thinking about like a car, having wheels, it's great. Can't ride a car without wheels, right? You need the frame, you need the body work, you need the steering wheel, you need all of those things. But if you don't have an engine, that car is not going anywhere, right? And even if it's a Tesla and it doesn't need a combustion engine, it just needs an electric engine, you still need that electrical system. And so that electrical system, that's the inner work. That's the stuff that we have to work on in order to make the car go. If you want the car to go and you want to get clients, you've got to do the inner work first, period. Okay, so that's what we're going to be covering. The next thing that we're going to be covering is how you might be repelling clients. And I cover this a lot more in my program, Open to Receive, where we start talking a lot more about any potential blocks that you might have around receiving. But I'm going to be digging a little bit into that inside of this program as well, because it's possible that you actually already have clients right in front of you. The reason I say this is that there was a client that I worked with, and we got on the phone. The very first phone call we got on, after we got off that phone, she had 2 clients that signed up with her right away, paying clients. And sometimes it's a matter of just being open to receive that which already has your name on it, understanding that you don't even have to worry about the blocks or things that, might be in your way. It's just a matter of saying, this is what I want. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm visualizing. This is what I desire to come into my life. Okay. So I'm really excited to be sharing that with you tomorrow. Hey, Yasmin. And if you haven't joined us already, then you definitely want to go to creatingcoins.com/coaching in order to get started. The program is called Create and Fill Your Coaching Program. In part 0, we're going to be talking about the energy of a fully booked coach. And I'm actually, after I get off of here, I'm actually going to go into the group and go ahead and share the session. They didn't know that they were going to get this session right away, but I want you guys to have pre-work and homework so that you can watch this before we actually go on the live training tomorrow. Okay, so we've got a private group. I'm about to go live in there right now. Okay, so that is part 0. Part 1, which starts tomorrow, Saturday. And if for some reason you're watching this on the replay and Saturday's already passed and Sunday's already passed and it's months on, this is also going to be sold as a course. Okay, so you can still purchase and get all these trainings on demand. All right. Part 1, we're going to be talking about creating a solid coaching program. So part 1 is all about creating a solid coaching program. I'm going to share how to narrow down your topic, how much content to include in your coaching program, how to name your coaching program, how to structure your coaching program, how to choose pricing so you don't undervalue yourself, how to price so clients will actually pay. And then I just last night or this morning at 3 a.m, wrote out the homework for that. So you're going to have homework after that part 1 section. Part 2, which I'm hosting live on Sunday, but once again, everything's recorded. And if you're watching this later, you're going to get it on demand so you can get into it right away. It's going to be all about enrolling clients in your coaching program. So we're going to talk about how to narrow down your ideal client, how to avoid rescue clients because you can't save everyone, where to find clients that actually pay, not time wasters. I'm going to talk about, this is a new one that I just included. I'm going to talk about the fastest way to get coaching clients, how to actually enroll that first client, like how to actually, on the phone, get them enrolled. And then I also included this because I had some people asking, well, how can I help clients get results? So I'm going to share with you how you can actually help clients get results so that they become your biggest advocates for the program that you're going to continue to sell. You're going to get an opportunity to have your specific coaching offer critiqued. All the content is going to be recorded. It's yours to keep. I've got worksheets, cheat sheets, checklists, tech guides, sales scripts, and then the following bonuses. And you can go to creatingcoins.com/coaching in order to get started. Hey, Elena. Elena's in there. She is joining us. Bonus number 1, you're going to get my training on how to overcome objections. Okay, so that's going to help you with your sales calls and as you kind of go through and start doing these calls with new potential clients. Bonus number 2, you're going to get my Package and Profit course. This is a 4-part video course that helps you to sell high ticket coaching. Everybody doesn't want to sell high ticket. Everyone's not ready to sell high ticket, but I still want you to be able to take everything that you're learning and graduate and grow and continue to grow in your business. And if you desire to start selling high ticket, the Package and Profit program shares with you all of that. How to get in the mind of your of a high ticket buyer, what makes a buyer high ticket, how to price high ticket, how to offer it, all of that. So you're going to get that included as well. I'm also going to give you my one-on-one coaching contract. Now, I can't give you legal advice. I can't tell you how to fill it out, how you should change it or whatever, but I can just give it to you. There's nothing illegal about doing that. So I'm just going to give you my one-on-one coaching contract. It's the same contract that I send to clients. And if you want to sign it, you're welcome to sign it and send it back to me and make a deposit. I'm also going to give you a client welcome email template. So this is the welcome email that I send to clients that has like all of our information. I'm going to give you my client coaching goals worksheet, which if you watch the free training, you actually also got that in the free training. So if you want to just kind of get a sample, you're welcome to watch the free training. And then in that free training, you can grab the coaching goals worksheet as well. But then I'm also going to give you a video walkthrough of my client onboarding process so I can share with you exactly how I get these clients in, what we do, anything that I pass off to my assistant potentially, and things that I pull through also. People are inside of the group right now. We're getting started, and I can't wait to have you on a success call. Like, I'm so excited to start hosting new success calls as you start going through this program, okay? That is it. My goal for you is to help you design your very own version of a lavish life. I want you to be able to earn as much as you desire, save as much as you desire, spend as much as you desire, give as much as you desire. I want you to truly be able to create that version, your very own version of a lavish life. I believe that you can do that through entrepreneurship. That's why I started Creating Coins. And I believe that action is all it takes to turn those ideas that you have into income. So we're going to be taking action this weekend. I look forward to getting started with each and every single one of you. And I am going live in the group in just a couple of minutes. So if you make your purchase right now, right before I go live in the group, I'm going to go ahead and approve everyone who has been waiting so that you'll be able to get that live training right now. Okay. So glad to have you in there. I'm about to go live in the group in about 15 minutes. So give me a second to get some water to kind of get resituated, and I will go live in the group as soon as we get started. For those of you who are watching this later, as soon as you join, you'll be able to get the training right in the group, and then we're going to do the live trainings as well. All right. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I appreciate you joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.